Cloudy skies with light rain, 77 degrees out, and some great weather for JV football. As we say hello and welcome you into the broadcast booth, I'm Jack Morrison, alongside our Potomac community as we get set for Wednesday night football here at the turf field at Potomac. Today, the Panthers will play host to the St. Albans Bulldogs. Just about to get underway as the Panthers head into the locker room at Spangler. St. Albans still out there warming up. Take a look at our Panthers starting lineup. Number 88, Sachin Paddock, will play offensive line, tight end, and on the defensive line. He's followed by Emerson Akri, a fellow freshman in the class of 2029. He'll play at receiver and corner as well. Jack Fisher, number 75, is the big defensive tackle. He's alongside Iman Ransford on the offense and defense, number 74. Mark Dowley is the center. He'll be number 63. And on the other side of the ball, Xavier Chalanek, number 56, will play defensive tackle. Austin Burns is the offensive lineman. He'll wear number 55 with Mohamed Keita also on the offensive line, rounding it out at number 53. Eric Steindler, a healthy scratch for today. He'll wear 51, will be sidelined for the night. Chris Park, the tight end, is injured as well, number 44. Nabil Mohammed, one of two sophomores on this list, on the roster, he is the running back and linebacker for this Panthers team. Will Moser will start at the running back position and play defensive end. He's number 30. Ethan Schwartz at number 27 will be your starting tight end for tonight. Ryan Keller, the man who can do everything, it seems, on this football field, number 25, will play linebacker and running back to start off today. We'll see where he shifts around. He'll wear number 25. Luke Paris, the dynamic player, again, will start at linebacker, look to convert over to safety as he will play running back mainly. Number 24, that's Luke Paris, and alongside him is a fellow running back and corner, that's John Griffith. Jackson Salvaggio, the linebacker and running back, will wear the number 12. Wes Thompson will play in at the quarterback spot. He will play the second half, according to honorary captain Case McClure. Jack Fields is the receiver and defensive back tonight, and will play on both sides of the ball. He'll wear number 3. Now for your captains, honorary captains tonight, the injured Case McClure out with a right foot injury. He is a tight end, wears the number 17. Another honorary captain is your starting quarterback out with an arm injury tonight. That's Jack Leto wearing the number 9. Fellow freshman. Alongside him are the captains Charlie Nagley, number 2. He will play free safety and receiver. As well as Solomon Mitchell, number 7. More on him later. Another freshman in the class of 2029. He'll play receiver and defensive back. And your starting quarterback tonight for the Panthers, that's number 6, the sophomore quarterback and captain, Carter Reynolds. Panthers still in the locker room as they look to head out. St. Albans still on the field out to warm up. Be back with you in just a bit for Panthers JV football. as the Potomac Panthers emerge from Spangler. They're led out by their captains. Again, that's Nagley, Reynolds, Mitchell, and the two honorary captains, the injured Leto and McClure. Leading the Panthers out of the Spangler Center for Athletics and Community, we welcome you onto the turf field. It's time for JV football. Captains come on as we are just about to get underway. Potomac Panthers, St. Albans Bulldogs. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we've got JV football. Panthers with their motto, win the day. That's on virtually every piece of clothing they own. I spoke with Captain Charlie Nagley, who did make it clear that was their focus from day one. Nagley had made sure, obviously, win the day was their pivotal motto, and that's their thing. That's what they repeat. That's their mantra, and the Panthers look to execute just that today. When the day is on their practice jerseys, on virtually everything, every football piece of clothing that you can have.
It is 22. Thank you.
Panthers football will have Carter Reynolds will get the start at the quarterback position, subbing in for the injured Jack Leto. Leto wears number 9 and generally will start, but has been out for a while with a torn rotator cuff and labrum. He will sit on the bench as injured alongside Case McClure, number 17, tight end and backup QB. McClure and Leto were named honorary captains earlier this week on Sunday by head coach James Eaton. That coaching staff, Eaton leads that squad. He's alongside Michael Hyde, the assistant. Coach Collins and Coach Ludy also lead this JV squad as they look to take on the St. Albans Bulldogs. Bulldogs come into town with a 2-2 record against the 0-2 Panthers. Panthers, an interesting point of conversation coming up to today's game was that of the kicker slot. That has been a vital point of competition between James Humans and John Griffith, a sophomore and freshman respectively. According to honorary captain McClure, he has stated that it'll be Humans to take the first few kicks of the night. We'll see how that progresses later on. And again, that game plan to have Carter Reynolds start off the day at the quarterback position, and he'll be replaced by Thompson as we get into the second half.
yeah. I got that part. You want?
Time off. That's all the questions. Because
You want me to do this?
they don't want it.
You want me to do this?
Yes, please.
Okay. I don't know what to do for the time, but
He said it'll auto reset.
okay.
And the refs are gonna come up and talk to us and give us signals of like when.
I can carry this stuff. I can work it.
Yeah, we'll keep it up here and then you take it with you if you have to do something. But basically,
I'm going down for kickoff.
the refs are supposed to come up and talk to us. I don't really know how.
I can go gab to them.
Captains meet at midfield as we get set to kick off JV football here at Turf.
Oh. I get a quick cheat sheet on the clock signal.
Those captains out there, that's number 34, Nabil Mohammed, the running back and linebacker, as well as the honorary captains who we've spoken about a lot today, Leto and McClure, and they're alongside, that's Matthew Bodie alongside them, the offensive lineman. They are the four captains out here for Potomac tonight. St. Albans has won the coin toss, and they will elect to defer, and the Panthers will go away from Spangler on towards the right side of the football field. St. Albans will defer the kickoff, and they will kick off, get things started tonight, and the Panthers offense will go to work first as we see Carter Reynolds leading out that offense tonight. It'll be interesting. His first JV start with Leto being hurt. Just about set for Panther football. Panthers, Bulldogs going at it tonight in a JV matchup just south of the Potomac River. St. Albans has elected to defer, and the Potomac offense will go to work. Well, apologies, St. Albans elected to receive the kickoff. Very unclear here from up in the booth as we get set to get going for JV football tonight. St. Albans offense will go to work first as the kickoff. Still waiting on a game ball as James Humans will get set to kick off. Again, that point of discussion over there on who would start at the kicking position. He is one over the depth chart on top of John Griffith over there, the freshman. Nearly ready, waiting on a referee's decision here as we look to get the scoreboard squared away.
All right, take care. Nice to meet you.
As we thank you again for tuning in, this broadcast is brought to you by Riverside FM, your home for all streaming platforms, as well as myself, Jack Morrison, as we welcome you back into the broadcast booth. Very excited to bring you JV football as we are almost underway. We are ready. Humans will step up, and we are underway. At the 20, returned and stopped immediately. That's Ryan Keller there on the tackle. St. Albans will go to work at the 25-yard line for the first drive of the night. 9:51 left to play as the Potomac defense comes out. They're led by Captain Charlie Nangley, who will play at the free safety slot. Chris Park was medically cleared earlier today, and he will start over on that defensive side. Park was a section of a lot of kind of discussion over there on that Potomac side. First play tonight, St. Albans will run it straight up the gut left side of that offensive line. Stop down over there. That's number 50, Bodie on the tackle. Gain of about 9 as the Panthers, or as St. Albans, are shy of the first down by about 3. In shotgun now. And they will run it again, and the ball is out! The ball is out! Potomac jumps on it. Who's got it? That was 50, Bodie again, but it looks like St. Albans is able to recover, and they will keep the ball 2 yards shy of the first down. 3rd and 2.
Go Fisher!
Fisher, Bodie, and Chalanek were all in on getting that ball, but St. Albans was able to pounce on that first. That starting running back getting the job done after the missed connection between the QB. Shotgun again, and they will run it again. Right up the gut, that's the first down, and is put down at about the 40. Humans there on the tackle, right up the middle as they continue to implement that running game early. Have not seen the arm yet from St. Albans. New set of downs now as St. Albans continues to work from the shotgun. And a run again, this time left side, and stopped right about the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1 yard. Looks like it was Matthew Bodie again on the tackle. That's his 3rd of the night. Second down, St. Albans still in the shotgun. High snap, rolling right and throwing. He's got a man, and down the sideline, dive and cannot get him. He is brought out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. That's Will Moser making the tackle, was beat right side. Chris Park was the man there responsible for that. And St. Albans with a big play, first from the passing side of things, still in shotgun, looking to make a move now. 7:20 left to play. And a run right up the gut, makes a move outside, and is just short at about the 1 yard line. Second and goal. That's the 4th tackle on the night for Matthew Bodie. Still in the early going, but had a few for loss as well. That big play was, again, the first passing play from St. Albans on the night, had 7 prior running plays before that. Bulldogs in the I formation again. Will roll left. Out to the hashes, fires. Blocked away. Solomon Mitchell is there. And the Panthers will live another day. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Solomon Mitchell again making the play. He's been a force on that defensive side. Again, was our player to watch from earlier in the telecast. An elite route runner. And again, that speed is elite. It cannot be stopped. And that defensive play showcases exactly why. Third down, still 10 yards to go. And the snap is botched. Chasing on it, and St. Albans will recover at the 49-yard line. It was a high snap, and the quarterback just could not corral it, and we will have a first down and about a million. That was unreal. Solomon Mitchell, that play on the 2nd down and goal, again, may have been the one that saved the touchdown. And after the botched snap, St. Albans all the way back. Now the ball is being spotted at the 46.
Let's go defense!
Third down. And a whistle blows. Flag flies immediately. Play blown dead. False start. That's on Potomac.
Let's figure out the clock. You can do it. I know how to do it. That's one clock. He's got the thing. I'd rather have that's where you watch it. So he was capable.
As we replay 3rd down. Triple receivers on the left side. St. Albans in shotgun again. The snap is dropped. And they jump on it immediately. St. Albans, that's the 3rd fumble of the night already. St. Albans has recovered all 3 as the punt unit comes on. And St. Albans will turn it over on the first possession of the night. The defense able to make things happen despite that big passing play. Matthew Bodie, that's 4 tackles on the drive for him. Solomon Mitchell, the big pass deflection near the goal line. And deep to return will be Mitchell alongside number 30, Will Moser, the speedy running back and linebacker. This return unit from the JV team in Potomac has been absolutely lethal in past years. Can that change today? We will see the speedy Mitchell-Moser duo in the backfield. Whistle blown again. It's 4th down. Kick is away, and it's short and high. Spiraling. They will let it drop. And stopped at about the 41-yard line. And the Potomac offense will go to work, led out by their quarterback. That's number 6, Carter Reynolds, the sophomore in his 2nd year. On the varsity team, Reynolds was called down due to injury. Obviously, that starting quarterback Leto was hurt, and Reynolds, donning his orange cleats, will come out to lead the Panthers offense. Shotgun again. Mitchell left side is the one receiver. Reynolds will run it with Moser. Moser bounces left side and is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of about 2. Moser, we've seen active early in games, no different here, as Moser brought down on the left side. Looked to make a move outside to the left, but could not convert. Again, that speed duo of Moser and Mitchell, the running back and receiver. Is it too much to handle for this St. Albans defense? Hasn't been in past years, but again, past years, different teams. Michael McIntyre on the snap tonight. Mark Dowley, questionable to return after an injury earlier this week in practice. Play immediately blown dead. Looked to be a receiver screen to Mitchell. Blown dead, second down after the offside penalty. Second down, 17 to get after the tackle for loss on the first. Reynolds in shotgun, Moser on his left. Trips left side. Reynolds will run out to his right, will tuck and keep it himself. Reynolds still going. Carter Reynolds makes a move and is down to the 40. What a run. Carter Reynolds creates something from nothing, and Reynolds on the move gives Potomac a new set of downs. Reynolds, the captain, showing what he does, and that is just an all-around threat from all over the field. First and 10 from the 39. Reynolds, play action, goes left side, Mitchell. He's got room to run, and that's a gain of about 7. Mitchell brought down at about the 33. Solomon Mitchell, a frequent target of this offense. We'll see how they continue to use them going into deep into this first quarter. 2 minutes left to play in the first. Still nothing on the scoreboard for either side as the Potomac offense looks to create something after the long run from Carter Reynolds. That offensive line, Bodie left side alongside Mohamed Keita on that right side. On the left side, excuse me. With Austin Burns on that right side as well. Here's a run to Moser. Moser just shy of the first down at about the 30-yard line. We'll see where the ball is spotted. Looks to be a third down and very short. Moser subbed off. That'll be Nabil Mohammed in for him. The power running back as he moves. And the Potomac will look to have a first down here. 3rd and inches. Reynolds steps back, pocket collapses, will throw over the middle. He's got a man! Touchdown, Panthers! And Potomac gets on the board first. Connor Bodie there was able to make the play over the middle, and the Panthers are up 6-zip as we are 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Field goal unit will come on to kick the extra point. That'll be James Humans there as the kicker, alongside Wes Thompson, the holder, and long snapper Mark Downey. the power offensive line. They have Mohammed there working on the left side. Again, the sophomore. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and is good. 7-0 Panthers. 37 seconds left to play in the first. It's your Panthers 7 and the Bulldogs nothing. Fireworks late in the first quarter as Humans will get this one underway. Returned right side and stopped immediately there. Schwartz there on the tackle. Ethan Schwartz, that's his first action of the night. Being new on that Gunner team, replacing again Case McClure, that starting tight end. Shotgun again from the 31, run right side. He's got room and is stopped there. Chris Park on the tackle at about the 35-yard line. Chris Park was again questionable for today's game with an injury earlier this week in practice. First quarter will come to a close with the Panthers leading 7-0. We will be back after a timeout with more Panthers football. It's your Panthers 7, the Bulldogs nothing here on the Potomac Panthers TV network.
Nice.
I messed up. I'm not supposed to say TV network, but okay. It's okay. I should have said streaming network.
I'm only going down there on offense. I am not going down there on defense.
Dude, it took me so long to figure out who that was Connor Bodie that caught that touchdown. Because I couldn't tell if he was 19 or 15.
My best shot.
And 19 is...
My best shot is behind...
Alex Unruh.
Is behind the end zone. This is really hard.
Panthers defensive unit out there again. Coach again moving around. Ryan Keller, that very viable defensive option. A new student here from 2025. And that pass is dropped. The screen pass intended for the running back. Not completed there. It'll be third down and about 8 yards as St. Albans offense sputtering early. Had that one big passing play and were stifled there again after the botched snap, which was again contributed to by Paris and Moser. Tight formation. Back at deep safety is Nagley. Throw right side and is out of bounds, short of the first down. We've seen Charlie Nagley working that deep safety spot a lot tonight, and will continue to do so.
Go defense! Go blue! Go defense!
Fourth down, they will go for it and get there as the St. Albans able to convert again on fourth down. "45-yard line." Panthers defensive unit still holding strong on that run defense. Haven't seen anything too much. Here's a run right side, looks to bounce outside and brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's James Humans there on the tackle. Boy, seems like he can do everything. Starting kicker was the long snapper last year and is now making tackles for loss. That run defense really coming a lot from the secondary. We've seen pressure from that defensive line, most likely led by the dynamic run pressure, Xavier Chalanek, as a screen pass goes right and not able to be converted again. We've seen that screen pass, particularly to the receivers from both sides of the field. Both Potomac and St. Albans have not been able to convert. Mohammed will come off. Humans will come off for Connor Bodie. Bodie lines up in the box. Drop into the pocket, collapsing, short throw, nearly intercepted by Mitchell. Nearly had a wide open field for a pick six, but fourth down instead, as St. Albans will send out their punting unit. Solomon Mitchell again spotting that underthrow perfectly, just not able to convert. That strong return unit from Potomac will come into play again. That's the duo of Moser and Mitchell on that left side. You can see here Moser and Mitchell, headlines by just up front. That's Coach Michael Hyde and Assistant Athletic Director Glenn Adamek. And play blown dead immediately. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. Timeout called by the Bulldogs as we will return. Fourth down for the Bulldogs. Again, that return man tandem of Mitchell and Moser bringing absolutely incredible speed down that return side. We see the Potomac special teams unit employing a lot of, especially on the varsity level, but we've seen it with the speed on the JV level too, is implying that trick play of the lateral that they do so often on the return. We've seen it mostly on the kickoff, but as this duo comes out, we'll wonder what trickery they will have coming out of the timeout, as well as St. Albans, who, despite not being terribly in their own half after the timeout, we'll see what happens. Kick is away. Left side, Mitchell there, will return it and breaks the tackle. Solomon Mitchell down the sideline is brought down on about the 44. Solomon Mitchell again on that return makes up for the near interception. And Mitchell gives the Panthers excellent field position heading into their second possession of the ball game. Solomon Mitchell, that's about a 27-yard return from about the 30-yard line. Mitchell receives that on the right hash mark, but was able to break a tackle and move down the sideline. No, we haven't seen a fair catch at all this year from all Potomac special teams. As the offense will go to work. Reynolds in shotgun with Moser on his left. Reynolds, pocket, has time, Moser back to block. Reynolds will tuck and run himself. Gain of about 1. Moser was back to block in the backfield after pressure, but then the pocket was able to stay strong. Had no options to throw. Tucked it himself. We saw that big play earlier, about a 30-yard rush from Reynolds. Looking to recreate that here. So a gain of 3 puts the Panthers within a 2nd and 7 opportunity. Moser now on the right side of Reynolds. Whistle blows. Joseph subs in at right guard as they will run with Moser, and he is nowhere to go. Brought down at the Bulldogs 44. Moser had nowhere to run. Pocket was fine, but the run defense of St. Albans shows up and shows out again. The physicality of that defensive line is something that's propelled them to that 2-2 record. That run defense has been exponentially important in those games. Reynolds in the pocket, has time throwing over the middle, pass broken up. Intended target was Alex Unruh, the sophomore. Human's out on that offensive side again. Seeing a lot of action from him early. 6:10 left to play in the half as the Potomac offense will go to work. Fourth down. Reynolds has time to throw. Reynolds, chase right side. Reynolds rolls out and throws incomplete. And the Bulldogs will take over on fourth down. Bulldogs defense holds strong and will go to work at the 45. In the pocket, shot right side quickly and breaks the tackle. He's got blockers now and brought down, still up and brought down just with a first down. Barely, a gain of about 10. St. Albans integrating that run game in again early. Seen a lot of it early here, and that one big passing play, that's the first passing play and only passing play we've seen from the St. Albans offense, was a gain of 42 yards. In the pocket, they will run again, and immediately on top of it is Matthew Bodie. That's his 5th tackle for loss on the day. My goodness, Matthew Bodie having himself a night. Here's a shot, quick shot right side, and incomplete. Throw off line looking for another receiver screen that's been part of this St. Albans offense since day one. Third and 13, St. Albans. After the turnover on downs, see what St. Albans can make of it. Third down here, in shotgun again. Has time, fires over the middle, and deflected away. Solomon Mitchell bringing the pressure on the receiver as the defensive line able to hold strong. St. Albans sending out the punting unit as that speedy duo again looking to make something happen. Mitchell and Moser on that left side. Again, we had Mitchell with that 37-yard return a drive prior. .449 left to go in the half. Bulldogs punted away, high kick left side, and Mitchell will let it go out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. That is where the Panthers will get things started. Clock stopped, 4:37 left to play in the first half. Reynolds out there again. Panthers will get started at the 21. Keita on the right guard spot. Reynolds in the pocket, dancing around and flips it. Moser is there. Moser short about 4 yards, but would have been a lot more if not for the smart play from Carter Reynolds. Flipped it right left side, and that's an option play right over there. Something we've seen a lot from this Panthers offense. Moser again making the play there. Tackle for a loss of about 4. Reynolds in a dual back formation here. Flips it right side. He's got a man and goes nowhere. Flag flies in at the end of the play. That was Unruh again, his 3rd target of the night. A lot of action from Alex Unruh early here on the night. .333 left in the second half as we continue as the Potomac offense goes to work on 3rd down and about 12. Reynolds running this one up the middle and stuffed immediately. That was Mohammed, the 2nd string running back, unable to get anywhere, stuffed short of that line of scrimmage. Panthers punting unit coming back out onto the field. First time tonight. We saw a lot of them in the last matchup with a 58% percentage in, 57% percentage of drives ending in that punting unit coming out onto the field. Griffith will send it away. And the punt is short, spirals away and sliding down at about the 44-yard line. That was Ryan Keller there to field the punt. But not enough on the leg from Griffith as we are at about the 42-yard line of the Panthers as the Bulldogs will go to work. Bulldogs still yet to run a passing play since that first one, which was a big gain of, again, 57 yards down the right side. High snap, corralled again, and intercepted! Ryan Keller down the left sideline. Keller is out of bounds at about the 25. Ryan Keller has the interception, and Potomac will go to work. 2:01 left to play at about the 25-yard line. Ryan Keller just made the stop on that punt, is able to get the interception the very next play. Keller, a freshman in his first year at Potomac, immediately making his impact known. First play of the drive, that's the first passing play since the first quarter for the Bulldogs, and it comes back Potomac's way. Ryan Keller there to make the interception and gives Potomac the ball deep into into the Bulldog zone. Late sub on now. Timeout called by the Panthers after that interception. Austin Burns was that late substitution on for the Panthers, and the timeout called there by Coach Eaton. So the punt from Griffith was short right side, and Ryan Keller was quick to pounce on it to make sure that it couldn't go any further. Very next play, a quick passing play out route to the right side. Ryan Keller was there to make the interception. Returned it to about the 25 for a 15-yard return from the 40. Panthers offense will go to work again. First down from the 25. Panthers will go again to that dual back formation as Reynolds. He'll take the snap and will run it. This is Mohammed again stopped at the 40. Nabil Mohammed, that's his second carry of the night. The sophomore, one of the honorary captains tonight, alongside the two injured gentlemen. That's McClure and Leto. Timeout call, this time by the Bulldogs. So on second down, Panthers will go to work here at the 47-yard line.
Where's this game broadcast?
This is live on Riverside, which is a streaming platform, as well as not on the Potomac website though.
It's on Riverside?
I can send you the link if you'd like. Yeah. Here.
I want to distract back to you whenever you get there.
It's a timeout. There's nothing happening. Here. Go ahead and put in your phone number on that now. Okay. Are you John's dad?
I am.
Okay, because you look familiar, yeah. I have math with John, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, I do have math with John. Awesome. Now go ahead and send that. Of course. Mm-hmm. Panthers offense back out onto the field after the 2 timeouts. And the flag flies, looks to be an illegal motion. False start called on the Panthers. Not pleased with that offensive start from Coach Eaton. Making that known as Eaton yelled out to the right side as now Reynolds will have a designed run, makes a move. Reynolds to about the 39 where he is finally brought down. Carter Reynolds again making moves with his legs as he's tucked and run 3 times tonight. One for that big gain in the first, and again here. Current state of affairs, 7-0 in favor of Potomac as we are 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Panthers use another timeout as we have 3rd down and 12 to go for the Panthers on the 40-yard line. Earlier today, I spoke with Charlie Nagley, one of the captains of this squad, and I asked him about some comparisons into the NFL. I asked him which NFL team does he compare his JV squad to which he replied, the Philadelphia Eagles, with a lot of all-around weapons, but particularly a strong linebacker and defensive line core, as well as that offense having the ability to single-handedly win the ball game if they need to. Additionally, I asked Charlie about the new transition for new students onto this Potomac football team as Reynolds takes a snap, has a pocket collapsing, and will tuck and run again. Reynolds, left side, has room to run, breaks a tackle and is brought down 2 yards shy of the first down. Carter Reynolds' 4th run on the day, and 3 again for big gains. Again, Nagley stated he didn't know how those new kids felt especially, but knows that them being a part of the football team is able to generate a lot of new friendships, particularly for those new students to Potomac in the freshman class. Nagley, having been at Potomac since 7th grade, stated about one man in particular helping him be a leader, and that's Captain Gus Tierney from the varsity squad as a running back and tight end. Nagley said that his leadership and friendship with a lot of the freshmen has been very helpful in the development of that JV squad. Nagley has especially become close with number 25 Ryan Keller, who we saw again make that interception for about 25 yards on that passing play. Which again, only the second one since the gain of 37 in the first half. 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Panthers offense back out again on 4th down. See what Coach Eaton's got running here as he's got John Griffith in at the running back slot. First time we've seen him line up there tonight. Griffith, right side behind Reynolds, flanks him in a single back formation. In motion is Mitchell. Here's the snap. Reynolds, designed run to the right side. He's got space, stiff arms a man, and cannot get anywhere past. Clock stopped and about 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's only this game. 15 minutes.
Exactly. 30 I can do, but like, somebody screwed up. I need photos. And I gotta do my math homework. I'm killing me.
Here's the snap in the pocket. Will throw it deep. Right side. He's got a man. Breaking away. Right side. All the way. No one can catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just 30 seconds left.
No, we tried to get it. No, we tried to get it. Oh, did it? Oh, cool.
Some late fireworks in the second quarter coming from that St. Albans offense. Again, that passing play has really been boom or bust for the Bulldogs. Again, that's 2 gains of over 100, of combining it for a total of over 100 yards. But then the other was that interception from Keller we saw earlier in the quarter. Bulldogs will elect to go for 2. They will run it. Left side and stopped. Mitchell was there alongside Salvaggio to have a huge tackle, and the Panthers will retain the lead after the 2-point try, unsuccessful. Salvaggio and Mitchell were 2 on that tackle. As the Panthers defense holds strong into the red zone. 2-point conversion will not go, and the Panthers offense back to work. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Excuse me. Coming up next at halftime, we've got an interview with team photographer Benjamin Reddle. He'll be sitting down with me in the booth to speak about his photography journey as a football photographer and in general. That'll come in about 30 seconds, but we'll see what the game clock says. If it says otherwise, special teams units back out, and again that return duo on the left side. Solomon Mitchell and Will Moser back to return. Kick is short, fielded at the 40. Got room to run. Still going, and down at about the 47. Sachin Paddock was there and able to get his hand on the kickoff, which was short.
No, you're fine.
As we welcome you back into the broadcast booth, I'm Jack Morrison alongside our Potomac community. JV football, 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, Potomac leads by a score of 7-6 after a missed 2-point conversion try from the St. Albans Bulldogs. Offense will go back to work. Reynolds, 23 seconds left to work with. What can they do? Will Moser in the backfield. Reynolds rolling left, looking to throw. Reynolds throwing deep and incomplete. Intended target was the tight end Schwartz. Schwartz the intended target, obviously. The tight end subbing in tonight for Chris Park. Schwartz just overthrown by Reynolds as that passing offense for Potomac, which has been strong, just cannot convert. "17 seconds left to play. Second down. Triple receivers on the left side. Reynolds alone in the backfield. Reynolds firing deep. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. Nearly, but incomplete. Solomon Mitchell nearly had a chance to go all the way as he is slow to get up. Solomon Mitchell may be hurt here as he was very slow to get up. Cannot at the moment. We will have an injury timeout. That's Solomon Mitchell, again, who he was our player to watch, had that pass deflection earlier in the first quarter. Looked to me like he landed on that leg awkwardly, coming down from the pass attempt as he's able to walk on his own power. A vital part of this offense that the Panthers cannot afford to lose. Great to see him walk back healthy. 9.3 seconds to play. .3 left to play. They will run it. Moser stopped at the 40. Add momentum and blockers. As the first half comes to a close, current state of affairs, your Panthers 7, the St. Albans Bulldogs 6. We will return after halftime for the third quarter of Panthers football. Stick around for an interview with Ben Rettel, our team photographer and head of media. First half coming to a close. Star player of the night so far, that's been Matthew Bodie, number 50, has an incredible 6 tackles for loss today. Stay tuned as halftime gets underway. We'll have an interview again with our head of media. That's Ben Rettel. 7-6 Panthers lead.
Gotta be quick though.
We'll be back in about 30 seconds for our interview. Oh yeah, there's who is that? Quarterback Wes Thompson will begin things in the second half for the Panthers. Carter Reynolds, his day is done. Additionally, Chris Park will come back into the lineup for Ethan Schwartz as tight end.
Let's do this quick. I actually gotta go.
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1. As we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth, I'm Jack Morrison, sitting here with Ben Rettel, our team head of photography and media. Ben, your experience as a photographer has led you to create even a documentary about it back in the intermediate school in 8th grade. And as a freshman, how has that experience transitioning to the upper school for you as a student? How's that been so far?
Well, Jack, happy to join you here in the broadcasting booth on this, well, it's a bit gloomy, but it's a Wednesday. And, you know, photography as a thing has been my passion for about 3 years now. And my transition to the upper school has been great, especially with photography. I'm now taking the photography class. And, yeah, I'm really happy to be out here taking photos of the boys. So thanks for having me.
Of course. Ben, as a photographer, what's been difficult so far this year about getting photos of all sports teams in general?
Well, Jack, especially for football today, my lens is pretty darn short. I got a 70 millimeter. For all of you non-photographers out there, that is not long enough to be doing serious sports photography. So I'm doing the best I can today, and hopefully I get some good photos in the end.
Gretel again mentioned. Ben, you mentioned that photography class, which we've seen as a very popular option for students. But outside of school, how do you continue working on your photography skills?
Well, I do a lot of landscape outside, and outside school I do some sports photography, just with rec teams and other club sports. I play a lot of squash, so sometimes I do some squash photography, and I take photos wherever I can. That's how I stay sharp.
Wonderful. Ben, thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the telecast. Again, Ben Rettel, our head of media and photography here at the Potomac School Athletics Department. Stick around as we've got more Panthers football coming up. Second half action gets underway in just a bit.
Jack, what's the answer to this?
Second half just about to get underway as the Panthers have a lead. 7-6 is the current state of affairs, with Potomac being able to convert as unable, like the St. Albans offense, unable to convert on that 2-point conversion opportunity earlier with the tackle for loss by Salvaggio and Moser, both on that defensive side. Still 1 half to go, as the Bulldogs will receive as the Panthers will receive. Bulldogs elected to receive at the start of the game, and will now get us started on the kickoff. Panthers offense will get things started here, as St. Albans, who did elect to receive on the opening coin toss, will now kick off and get us started for the second half, underway in just a bit. Yes, right. Thompson. Firing right side. He's got a man. That's Connor Bodie, who will be brought down. And the fumble stripped right from him. And St. Albans will take it to the house. What on earth? St. Albans stripping the ball directly from Connor Bodie, straight into the hands of the defense. And St. Albans will have a 5-point lead. Bulldogs will go for 2 again. For last time, they did not convert. Stopped again with a tackle for loss by Jackson Salvaggio back behind the line of scrimmage. Second opportunity to go for 2. It'll be a design run straight up the middle. And it is good. 2-point conversion is successful, and St. Albans has the lead by 7. They'll be back in about 30 seconds for the Panthers offense to go back out there again. Current state of affairs, St. Albans Bulldogs at 14 and the Panthers 7 here on the Potomac Panthers streaming network. Underway again, Mitchell there to return again right side. He's got a lane. Solomon Mitchell breaks free. Only the kicker to beat. And Solomon Mitchell will take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! What an answer for the Panthers after the fumble all the way back. And now immediately back on the board after a kick return touchdown by Solomon Mitchell. Talk about an answer. Solomon Mitchell immediately getting the Panthers back on the board. 14-13, current state of affairs, as the Panthers will go for the extra point attempt. James Humans to kick, and Wes Thompson will be the holder. As we saw earlier in the first quarter, kick was good from Humans. We'll see what happens now. Bit of pre-snap confusion as a late sub comes on. That's number 51, Eric Steindler, out there, deep on the left side of that offensive line. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and is good. James Humans converting on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. 7:25 left to play in the third, as the Potomac kicking unit will come out again. Am I the only one that's confused right now?
Penalty, right?
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Well, a bit of confusion as the field goal will be attempted again from Humans. Still 13-14, look to change that here. Snap through, good hold, and blocked. but it still goes in. It was deflected, but still went through the uprights. We have no signal from the official. Nothing yet from the line judge responsible for that field goal signal. Coach Eaton out to speak with those officials. We'll see what the call is after the redone extra point try. Kick ruled no good as we have a 13-14 ball game. Panthers trailing by 1. Did that not go through? Field goal unit will let it fly on the kickoff. Here's a chance. Return left side, brought down, out of bounds, Salvaggio again. Jackson Salvaggio making his presence known on defense. Salvaggio had that tackle earlier on the 2-point try that was unsuccessful from the Bulldogs. Flag flies in at the end as the Panthers will go to work on defense now, this time led out by Michael McIntyre at the defensive tackle position. That captain was named last week. Here's a snap, design run right side, and is stuffed immediately on that line of scrimmage. Gain of about 3 for the Bulldogs. Current state of affairs, 14-13 in favor of the Bulldogs. Extra point try was deemed unsuccessful after a re-kick with 6:56 left to play in the third quarter. And immediately stuffed on the line. Third and 7. Mitchell back out there at CB1. That tight formation again on third down, which we saw earlier from the Bulldogs. Here's a run right side. And still running around. Look at that. Hook and lateral, and he's got room. All the way. Nobody can get there. It's a touchdown. And St. Albans will extend their lead. It is 20-13. They will go for 2 again, Bulldogs, as Mo Kita is sent out for his first play of the night. Sent out for that defensive line. Extra point try. It is good. 13-22 is the current scoreline as Panthers trail by 8. 5:32 left to play in the third.
To get William and Charlie's like, can I come with you? I was like, you gotta call your mom. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome.
You could use like AirPods. Like mic air? Microphone?
No, turn.
I mean, you should use some Sony XM5. Those first, I think they have like the XM7. Those are better than and they're cheaper.
Kickoff way short. And pounced on. Who's got it? Ball came loose. It was dropped by Mohammed. Panthers will convert as an early scare. Austin Burns was first on the ball there. Or excuse me, Mohammed was first on the ball, but Burns ended up coming out with it. Confusion on the substitute side as Iman Ransford will come out as the right guard.
I'm watching the football game.
Thompson, two backs on his right side. Now Moser brought down immediately.
To get up to speed, he wasn't even third gear yet.
Thompson comes out right side with Connor Bodie at his right. New receiver substitution on for the Panthers. Timeout called Panthers. As you can see, Will Moser visibly frustrated with the outcome of that last play, the run that was stopped 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we seem to have a bit of an injury. That's Will Moser, the running back, number 30, had his arm bloodied. A bit of turf burn there. Quickly wrapped up and is back out there for that Panthers offense. Led out by Wes Thompson, the freshman quarterback, starting only in the second half. Thompson, again, a great play caller, but we'll see what can he make of an 8-point deficit now from the Panthers. And a flag early before the ball was snapped. False start against the Bulldogs, and the Panthers will advance. Second down and 8 from the 47-yard line. In motion, Paddock down the left side. Thompson fires quickly out to Unruh. Alex Unruh will go down at about the 50-yard line for a gain of 4. Thompson has time in the pocket, fires right side, Unruh again. Confusion here as Zane Albans seems to think that they've gotten an interception. Ball was caught by Unruh, was forced out of bounds, and the ball seemed to have been tossed up in possession there. Still ruled a completion, however, still good to go. Thompson needs 7 yards for the first down on 4th down. Long huddle from the Panthers. Thompson will have one back. That's on his left. Will Moser there again. 4th down and 7 yards to go. Thompson in shotgun with Moser on his left. And an early jump from the Bulldogs. A clear flag. That's number 64. And it will be an easy advance. 5 yards for the Panthers. Still short of the first down. 4th down, Panthers. 2 yards to go for the first. Thompson in shotgun again with Moser. Mitchell on the left side, in Unruh in the slot with Schwartz on the wideout spot, generally the tight end. Thompson is going to fire. He overthrows Unruh, and the Panthers will turn the ball over on downs. Alex Unruh will lead the team in targets tonight, having 7 on the day. In shotgun, man on his left. It'll be a designed run to the running back, who will take this one up to about the 47-yard line. Mitchell again at CB1 after that injury late in the first half. Design run for the quarterback again, and he will have a first down at about the 42-yard line. McIntyre still on that defensive line. with Nagley deep as the safety. A lone safety now. Cover 1 defense with Mitchell on the right side as cornerback 1. Tight formation now. It'll be another designed run straight up the middle and stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down as the clock will run out on the third quarter. So a loss of yardage on that play when we come back. It'll be second down and 13 for the Bulldogs as they look to build on this 8-point lead. Here at State of Affairs, the St. Albans Bulldogs 21, the Potomac Panthers 13.
Oh, okay.
It'll be second down. 41-yard line of the Panthers. That's where the Bulldog offense will go back to work.
Pretty good.
10 minutes left to play. Fourth quarter just about underway. 21-13 is the current scoreline. Another tight formation. We'll have a look again at those designed runs that we've seen be so effective. And again, it's a trick play. Slips down behind the line of scrimmage and is ruled down by contact.
Let's go defense!
Interesting call from the official. Was not hit, but ruled down by contact as the whistle was blown. Paddock getting his first snap on the defensive line. He's alongside Jack Fisher as the two defensive tackles, with McIntyre on his right. Again, Nagley, the only deep safety, so a three-man blitz and a cover one in the backfield. Third down and 13 yards. Low snap, corralled and will run straight up the gut. Here's a chance and breaks free. To about the 25-yard line, it's a first down for the Bulldogs. Clark just whiffed on the tackle, and the Panthers are pushed back deep into their own offensive zone. 38-yard line is where we stand as the Bulldogs will continue the red zone offense that's been on and off throughout tonight's game. 8:42 left to play. Paddock again on that defensive line. Here's another run. They'll go with that trick play again, and now still dancing around. And brought down right on the hash marks at about the 20-yard line. That's the fourth time tonight that the Bulldogs have ran that play. And a timeout called by the Bulldogs. For injury again, Solomon Mitchell down a second time tonight. That right leg again, ripping his knee. That was what was hurt earlier on that pass play in the second quarter. And here comes Dr. Precious Barnes, the head of athletic trainer. Mitchell was able to walk off the field under his own power last time this same incident occurred and is helped up. Having difficulty walking, but is now under his own power. Panthers cannot afford to lose him on either sides of the ball. Having made a few dynamic plays on defense, most notably in the red zone, that first quarter deflected pass away that eventually led to the loss of 40 on the botched snap. Defensive line again, Paddock, Fisher, and McIntyre there. Patrick Joseph on that defensive line as well. Here's a run to the right. He's got blockers and taken out of bounds at the 15. Salvaggio joins that defensive line alongside Fisher and Paddock as Panthers will bring 5 to blitz. Just under 7 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter with the Bulldogs into their red zone here. 8-point lead for St. Albans as we continue. False start early. And that'll be on the defense. Offside called on Sachin Paddock, who drove early towards that offensive line. Onto the 10-yard line after the offside penalty on the Panthers. Another designed run up the middle and wrapped up about the 5. Salvaggio and Paddock were on the tackle there, able to wrap him up short of the goal line. 5 yards to go. Not enough for the first down, though. We will have second down play.
Immediately after that, we ran back.
Mitchell still not back out onto that defense after having a pick 6 earlier and having the return of about 40 yards earlier on that punt. Mitchell is walking under his own power, still taking a rest. Designed run again up the right side. Stopped short on a hard hit by John Griffith, who was there to make the tackle just short of the goal line. It'll be first and goal for the Bulldogs, 5:01 to play. John Griffith had a hard hit there, was backed up by Nagley, the free safety and captain.
Go deep.
4:40, first and goal. They'll run it up the gut again. No signal yet. And a touchdown. Bulldogs increase their lead. 27-13 in favor of St. Albans. extra point, try to make it a 28-13 ball game. As the St. Albans special teams unit comes out again. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good as well. So a 28-13 ball game so far with 4:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. Solomon Mitchell, who had that kick return touchdown earlier today, is not out there on that receiving unit. It'll be Moser and Griffith to return for the Panthers, with Mitchell being out injured on that right leg. Underway. Fielded short. It'll be Ryan Keller there, and is wrapped up immediately at the 27-yard line. Panthers offense will go back to work. 4:23 left to play, and a big deficit to make up. Late substitution. On comes Xavier Chalanek onto the offensive line. Chalanek wearing the number 56 in honor of his idol. That's another 56, Lawrence Taylor, San Francisco Giants legend. Thompson in the pocket. He's got time, will roll out to his right. Throws over the middle, and not enough. Intended target was Alex Unruh. That would be his 8th target on the day. Thompson just missing the throw to Unruh's right. Rolling out to his right. That's a very tough throw for a quarterback to make, but one Thompson is capable of doing. Newman's back out onto the offensive line as the left guard. To his right is McIntyre, the center. Matthew Bodie will start at left guard here, as Paddock into the slot. Right side, Keller on his left. Thompson rolling out to the right, will fire. He's got a man, it's short. Paddock converts on the 5-yard catch, and Thompson makes that throw that he couldn't just one play prior. Gain of about 5 yards, the pass completed to Sachin Paddock, his first grab of the night. Ryan Keller was in the backfield for that one. First time we've seen him back there on the day, as he will now line up at the wideout spot. Nobody else in the backfield. Thompson all alone in shotgun. Mitchell back out onto the field as a receiver. Thompson has time, looks for Mitchell, throw in, and caught! Solomon Mitchell! Are you kidding me? High points the ball just like his idol, that's Justin Jefferson. Solomon Mitchell makes the play, his first time back on the field after the injury. Quickly back, Keller in the backfield on Thompson's left. In shotgun, Thompson has time to throw. Strong pocket will roll out. Right side with pressure and could not find Paddock. Intended target again was number 88, Paddock, who will come off the field now. Have a look at that high point catch again from Mitchell. My goodness. He has been making plays on both sides of the ball and will continue to do so here. Thompson. In shotgun, Keller again in backfield. Fires Keller, pass deflected. Tipped away. And Thompson will go to work on third down. Keller staying out in that backfield. Moser seems to be done for the night after that turf burn earlier in the third quarter. Mitchell again at the wide receiver one spot. Right side Schwartz will go into the slot again with Unruh at wideout. Connor Bodie, we've got 4 receivers on that right side. Keller is one of them. Thompson in shotgun. Mitchell in motion and the snap. He will fire deep. He wants Keller. It is incomplete. Nearly another high point catch from Ryan Keller as Thompson fired deep over the middle. What falls incomplete. Fourth down now for the Panthers. Thompson with Keller again in the backfield. Thompson has time. Strong pocket firing deep again and incomplete. Had a man, that was Connor Bodie, but falls incomplete. First down, Bulldogs. Shotgun again. Running right side and stopped immediately. That's Matthew Bodie again on the tackle. That is his, believe it or not, 9th tackle for loss on the day. Panthers defense looks for a quick stuff as they've got room to run. Still dancing around and taken down at about the 42. Timeout called by St. Albans. 2:03 left to play. Panthers bring pressure. They show blitz early. Direct snap. Running straight up the middle, taken down at the hash marks at the 42. Fourth down, punt return unit will come out for the Panthers. We'll see if Mitchell stays on the sideline or will go out. It will be Moser and Mitchell to get things going for that Potomac punt return unit. Mitchell, again with those 2 injury scares earlier, is back out and seemingly healthy for the Panthers return squad.
Get that ball, Blue!
And a flag flies now. Too many men on the field for the Panthers with 1:11 left to play. Punt will be moved back.
Get there!
Kick is away, very short, nearly blocked. And it is stopped at about the 40. So a high spiraling kick. Got a lot of bounce and goes all the way to the 40-yard line. The Potomac offense needs to make something happen as John Griffith will come out as the running back alongside Thompson in the backfield. Moser coming off the field. Griffith will stay in the backfield. Just under a minute left to play. Thompson. Pocket collapses, will run out right and incomplete. Looking for Schwartz down the right side.
That's the way to do it. Try to do laundry like in the morning.
54 seconds left to play in the game for the Panthers. 15-point deficit, 28-13 the score with the Bulldogs in front. Thompson in the backfield alongside Griffith. They show blitz early. Thompson fires. He's got Schwartz. Schwartz slipping and still has room to run. Ethan Schwartz to the sideline. Did he get out of bounds? They will mark him out of bounds. The clock stops at 45 seconds. Right at midfield. Smart play from Thompson and smart from Schwartz as well. Being able to get out of bounds even on the slip.
Might need to check that license there.
Second down and 14. Panthers will go to work. Clock is running. Thompson out of the huddle. Clock running. We have 30 seconds left to play. Thompson alone in the backfield. Mitchell on the left side with Unruh and Schwartz down on the right. Fires. He's got Bodie. And Bodie has to get out of bounds. He will. But the clock does not stop. He is moving backwards, and under 2 minutes, if you move backwards out of bounds, again, the clock does not stop. 9 seconds left to play. Thompson. Thompson will fire the last play of the game, and it is incomplete. Does not matter. St. Albans will come away with the win. Final score, the Panthers 13 and the Bulldogs 28. Stick around for post-game shows as the Panthers go down at home. Bulldogs will improve to 3-2 on the year, with the Panthers going down 0-3. Final line, defensive player of the game, Matthew Bodie, with those 9 tackles for loss. And the offensive player of the game, Solomon Mitchell, having the kick return touchdown and 3 completions to his name. Final score, the St. Albans Bulldogs 28 and the Potomac Panthers 13. As we welcome you back into the broadcast booth, I'm Jack Morrison, and we thank you so much for tuning in. Stick around for more Panthers football later this week, and catch me on the call for JV volleyball next week. That'll be on Friday. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, your final score, 28-13 in favor of the Bulldogs. Panthers go down at home for the 3rd straight time, and have not played an away game yet. They'll head over to Bishop Ireton next week. Thompson looked strong in his start. Again, not able to get anything going too hot in that second quarter. Solomon Mitchell had strong play as a receiver and finding that way home for a kick return touchdown. As we say a thank you and farewell on this telecast, I'm Jack Morrison. Thank you so much for tuning in.